In this episode, we are going to be looking at the energy of March. We'll talk about the theme and intuitive insights, and we're going to look at the numerology and the key astrology dates for the month. And I'll share with you the angel cards as well. So we're going to get started. So when I was tuning into the energy of March, the theme that was coming up predominantly, there's a few different themes, but the predominant theme that was coming up was playfulness, which is really welcome because March is a month of transition and change, and we're moving from the introspective and contemplative energies of Pisces and Pisces season into the more dynamic and the assertive energy of Aries season. So it's bringing this sense of newness, it's bringing a sense of wonder, it's bringing a sense of playfulness, and there's so much opportunity for growth and transformation. So I'll be diving into this more in this class or in this podcast. But first, I wanted to fill you in on what's been happening. So recently, on Tuesday, we had our live energy alchemy experience, and we had people joining us from around the world. And there were so many energy shifts, the physical releases, the feelings of relief, of lightness, of peace. And I was reflecting on the impact it has, not just the positive effects that it has on the people who experienced it, but the transformative energy, that ripple effect of their energy affecting the other people they interact with, their families, their friends, their communities, and how that reaches out to everyone who is in that person's sphere of existence. So what I'm doing is I'm making energy alchemy available. You can still access it if you want to experience this for yourself. You can click the link below in the show notes and the comments to get instant access to the activations that we did. We did a beautiful Taurus vortex activation and a Mouth of God activation. Really some of my favorite activations yet. You have to experience them to appreciate their power. So you can click the link below to get these activations and all of the good stuff inside Energy Alchemy. So back to March and the numerology of the month. March is the third month of the year. So the numerology is the number three. Three is all about support. Three is the number of the Holy Trinity. It represents the law of three, the triad, the Trinity. And when we have the combination of three elements together, it brings this power, the law of three, into it. So often when I'm calling on the angels, I'll call their names three times, bringing that element of the law of three in. So seeing the number three is also a positive sign that your angels and guides are near, offering guidance and assistance. And they may also be reminding you that it's time to call on them. If you're tuning into the number three, or if you're seeing the number three, you may have forgotten to ask for their help. So they're just reminding you to ask for their help. So with the astrology of the month, we'll start off with the 3-3 doorway on the 3rd of March, followed by the full moon in Virgo on the 7th. Then we have Aries season beginning and the equinox on the 20th, and then the new moon in Aries on the 21st. So let's explore all of these dates and what they mean. I think you want to go down, don't you? Do you want to go down? No. So the 3-3 doorway is, as I said, from a spiritual perspective, the number three is associated with mind, body, and spirit, the bringing together of all of those elements. And this means that it represents the integration, the harmonization of these three elements within ourselves. So on the 3-3 doorway on the 3rd of March, really good time to integrate mind, body, and spirit, to allow yourself to come back into balance, to really nurture the aspects of you that maybe you've been neglecting and bring everything into harmony. So if you feel drawn to, you could spend some time in meditation, you could journal, spend some time outdoors in nature, always really balancing and uplifting. And then the full moon in Virgo on the 7th. So Virgo the focus will be around health and wellness, both physically and mentally. And it's a good time to evaluate what your habits are, your routines, and make any changes that might be necessary in supporting your overall well-being. Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury. So Mercury is associated with communication and analysis and attention to detail. And we all know that Virgos love attention to detail. So it means that during the full moon in Virgo, you may feel a little bit more analytical or a little bit more up in your head, and focus more so on practical side of things. So if you are, focusing on, organizing things or practicality, it's a great time to get stuff done, but don't get too up in your head. Don't become too overwhelmed by your mental processes. Be aware of grounding your energy as well. So you may be more productive, you may be more efficient, but don't overthink things. Just make sure that you're staying balanced and grounded. The guardian angel of Virgo is Hamaliel. So you can call out Hamaliel if you find you're up in your head, to help you let go of worries and to step into greater harmony and balance. So really beautiful angel to work with for that full moon. So on the 20th, we have Aries season starting, and also the equinox. So this is where this playful energy comes in. So Aries season is marking the beginning of the new astrological year and the start of a new cycle. So a really powerful time, and coupled with the equinox, and we have the new moon the next day. So a lot going on the 20th and the 21st. So let's look at Aries energy. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's associated with the element of fire. So we have the passionate energy. And Aries season is a time of renewed energy, of enthusiasm, of passion. And as I said, that playful energy is coming in again as well. So the energy can be harnessed to set new goals, to start new projects, or to take on a new challenge, and a really powerful time if you are starting something new. So because Aries is ruled by the planet Mars, Mars is associated with action, with courage, with assertiveness. So you can draw on all of that energy to get you started, to get you going, to build that momentum towards your dreams, your desires, your goals. And during Aries season, we may feel a little bit more driven, and just be aware of taking risks. It's always great to be passionate and to be assertive, but with that element of being in alignment as well, being in integrity. So just be aware, if you are taking any risks, are they in alignment with your soul, with your purpose? The other thing I want to mention is that Aries is a cardinal sign, meaning that it's associated with initiation, with leadership, and new beginnings. So it makes Aries season a brilliant time to take charge of our lives, to assert our independence, and to blaze new trails. So much positive energy, so much forward momentum coming in here. And because all of the major planets are in direct motion, there's no planets in retrograde, it adds to this forward momentum. So I mentioned about Aries being associated with individuality. So it's also a time to celebrate our uniqueness, to really own our identity, our uniqueness, to express ourselves authentically, and to assert our personal power. I have a little dog who wants to go out, so I'm just going to open the door for her and let her go out. We'll leave it open a little bit so she can get back in again. So during Aries season, you may feel more impulsive. You may feel a bit more restless or a bit more impatient. So know that that can be normal during this time, but be aware of it and channel your energy in positive directions, through exercise, through creative pursuits, through new opportunities. And I'm going to let this dog in because she's barking. Come on. So it's important to channel your energy in positive ways, such as exercise, creative pursuits. Are you still barking? Are you still barking? And pursuing new opportunities. So do be mindful, as I said, of taking unnecessary risks or acting without considering the consequences. Just be aware of that as well. So overall, Aries is a time to take those bold steps forward, to embrace the new, to build that momentum, to overcome obstacles and break through previously barriers that maybe you were holding you back, and just allowing yourself to ride that wave. So I also mentioned on the same day we have the equinox. So the equinox marks the point where the length of day and night are equal. So we have equal amount of day and night. And the equinox is significant because it's the beginning of a new season, and it's associated with renewal, with rebirth, with balance, with harmony. And it's a really potent time. You can really draw on this energy to propel you forward. It's like a portal, an energy portal. And if you step through that portal, you can step through to a new life, a new way of being. So if you are drawn to really tuning into the energy on the 20th and just asking what new opportunities are available to you, what new beginnings are coming up, and really just tuning in and honoring this important day that marks the passage of time and the changing of the seasons, and really just drawing on that energy for your benefit. Because when we tap into the energy, we can really harness those vibrations, those frequencies that are available to us. So then we have on the following day, the 21st, we have the new moon in Aries. So the new moon is also a time of new beginnings, fresh starts, and it's when the moon is beginning its new cycle. So because we have the new moon in Aries, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. And as I said, it's associated with energy, with courage, with assertiveness. And this means that the new moon in Aries is a time to tap into our own courage, to take that action, to assert our independence. So this new moon, with Aries with its ruling planet Mars, Mars will bring that energy, that drive, that passion, that fiery energy. And it means that the new moon will be a really powerful time to tap into our passions, our drive, and to use it to fuel our goals and aspirations. So, really positive energy. So, the new moon will be that time of new beginnings, fresh starts, taking bold action if you choose to. And it's a time to tap into our power, our drive, and to fuel our goals and aspirations, and to embrace change, really just embracing change, going with the flow, and stepping forward in pursuit of our dreams. So, yeah, overall, March brings a huge amount of energy, a mix of the introspective energy at the start of the month while we're still in Pisces season, and then that action-oriented energy as the Aries season comes into play. Huge opportunity for growth, for transformation. It's important to stay grounded, to stay centered, and to realize that you do have the choice, you can make the decision, and you can stay grounded within your center and balanced during this time, and stay open to possibilities that do come up for you. So I wanted to go through the angel cards for the month. I'm working with the heart and soul angel cards as usual, and I have the cards. I've already picked them, so I'm going to go through them with you. So the first card that came up was this one, and it's from Pagiel's suite of Heart's Desire angels. So hopefully you can see that. So I'm just going to show you the image of this because it's really beautiful, and this really reminds me of springtime, the flowers, the green, the newness. So this is Elamaya, and Elamaya is the guardian angel of exploration. And this is the card of exploring true potential of outer and inner self. And I thought it was perfect for the message for this month: exploration, new beginnings, embracing the new and really building that momentum. So Elamaya suggests some exploration is beneficial to find your heart's desire. Do not be deterred by thoughts of adventure. Perhaps your current environment is preventing you from following your own star path. Ask your heart if you need to travel somewhere to reawaken inherent skills and memories in order to clarify your life and indeed soul purpose. There are many different forms of exploration. You may be drawn to a certain place, to expeditions, to sites of ancient civilizations or spiritual centers, or to swim with dolphins. Such trips trigger a form of initiation that can change or transform you. Or you may want to study a course in a subject that interests you and may enable retrieval of forgotten skills that will enhance your life as well as fast forward you to your dreams. So really beautiful message there from Elamaya. So you can work with Elamaya if you feel drawn to. The second card that came up is from Pagiel's Suite of Heart Desire Angels again. So this card is Rick Biel, and we've had this card before. Rick Biel is the guardian angel of the power of love, and it's the card of hidden power of loving thoughts. So I thought this was really powerful because as we transition through the month into the Aries energy, I was talking about inspiration and taking action, but always grounding everything with loving thoughts, always grounding your desires, your goals, your aspirations with the power of loving thoughts. So Rick Biel drives the creator's horses, divine power and wisdom, and light chariot, which fashioned from love, knows no boundaries. He helps if you're feeling blocked in achieving your heart's desire. This is likely to be for one of two reasons. Your heart's desire is not for your highest good, or it may be a true desire linked to your soul purpose, but the time is not yet right. So if you are feeling blocked in any way, you can ask Rick Biel for guidance. And also, I think the energy that Rick Biel is bringing also helps to unlock your heart's desires and to help move forward with that chariot. And the energy of the month as well really be enhancing that. So the third card that came up for today, again, this is a card we've had before. I don't think we've had this for a while, but it's from the Suite of Sacred Hallows Light Tools. And this is the Butterfly and Dragonfly Mandala. So this is a card of psychic, spiritual development and transformation. So these two elemental winged creatures appear on stone glyphs dating back over 25,000 years. Both have power of air, breath of life in common, and offer to help expand your inner or outer horizons, bringing blue, violet, and mauve light vibrations. They clarify thought processes, build spiritual consciousness and awareness, and carry the opportunity of psychic development at an appropriate level. To connect with them, imagine being enveloped in their mandala of swirling light energy. So the butterfly and dragonfly mandala, really powerful elements to work with if you are looking to open up your psychic abilities. And then the final card is from Pagiel's Suite of Hearts Desire Angels again, and this card is Eth. I love Eth. Eth is the guardian angel of time, and this is the card of now moments and time traveling. So the message that this card brings is that time holds the power of three: past, present, and future. Though in reality it is fluid and entwined like Eth's Celtic symbol, which you can see in the center of the card there. If I hold it up, you can see it. Eth suggests that you need to understand that you may never be more alive, happier, or more spiritual than you are now at this moment in your present cycle. If this resonates, be more aware of your present and don't spend your days dreaming of future or past. Remember, both intertwine with the now. All of life can be viewed as now moments and should be lived accordingly. So the message is to remember to live in the now and to appreciate everything in the now and not to be dreaming your life away or regretting your past, just to be fully present in the now. So, a really beautiful message to end it with. And I hope you really take advantage of the energy that this month is bringing, the opportunities, the new beginnings. And I better go and let this dog out because she is looking, I think she has a stick out the back that she's looking to get out to. So I will see you for our next episode very soon. Take care and enjoy the energy of the month. Bye bye.